Trump administration and opioid crisis going head-to-head today as the committee voting on its final recommendation report.
Now, today's meeting comes more than a week after President Trump declared a public health emergency to help fight the opioid crisis. The panel created a list of over 50 recommendations that touch on a variety of federal, state, and local agencies, including knocking down barriers of treatment and expanding federal drug courts. Fighting the opioid epidemic was a key talking point during Trump's presidential campaign. The CDC says the number of American deaths involving opioids has quadrupled since 1999.
The epidemic is the reason behind a lawsuit filed by the McLennan County Commissioners against about 20 different companies. And Fox 44's Nohely Mendoza spoke to lawyers tonight to break down the suit.
McLennan County is taking up the fight against opioids by filing a lawsuit against 20 of the country's largest manufacturers and distributors of the drug.
The claims against them are for not telling the truth, really, about the addiction nature of their drugs, as well as the harms and hazards that they cause.
Matt Morrison and Zolly Stakely with Harrison, Davis, Stakely, Morrison, Jones law firm are partnering with the Haley and Olson law firm to hold those companies accountable.
The county needs to be compensated for the money that it spent for a variety of programs.
Right now, the attorneys are trying to determine just how much money to ask for in damages.
And we'll work with other experts in the field and in the industry to help us determine the actual cost. So we don't really know. We think it'll be substantial, though.
The firms are expected to receive a third of any settlement against the pharmaceutical companies.
McLennan County has stepped up, and the Commissioners Court has stepped up under the leadership of Scott Felton to do their part to try to make a change, to try to change this and address it and make a difference.
In fact, the CDC says that in 2015 there were 77 opioid prescriptions for every 100 people in the county. That is much higher than the state and national averages. Drug-related deaths in McLennan County also exceed the state average.
It's important that everyone receive justice and that the manufacturers are held accountable.
The attorneys say this lawsuit could take years to even get to trial, and after that, it could see many appeals. Nohely Mendoza, Fox 44 News.